Hey guys, how's it going? So here is the long-awaited part 3 of my leopard gecko terrarium project. And here the landscape's all carved out, and that's going to go over the moist box, which will have an entrance right there. You've seen this if you watched my other videos. If not, you can go check them out right here and here. And I'm going to get painting on this and show you guys a few steps through the painting process and explain what I'm doing. First, I'm starting with a primer to make it so that my color coat stays or works better. I don't need as much paint to get as much coverage. So here goes the white paint. So you can see the white paint now. The white paint, some people asked me before why I put it on. It really helps to fill in some of the holes that you make when you first carve it, and that makes it easier for you to put on your next coat of paint and not waste all your color and have a hard time filling all the little crevices and stuff like that. And I've started my brown paint. This is the finished coat. This paint, a lot of people ask me what paint I use. It's a non-toxic acrylic latex based paint, and it's basically just house paint, but you've got to look for something that's less toxic. You can use other types of paint, you have to let them air out even longer, sometimes 2-3 weeks. I let these air out for at least a week before I put my geckos on them. But as you can see, like I mix some sand in there with the paint, and it makes the top coat really nice. So you can see how I've done half of these ones, and they still have the white paint on the bottom. So I'm going to let these dry up. I'm going to finish painting this one, and then I'll flip them over and do the other side. And then I'll show you when they're all done being painted, and then we'll get on the terrarium, which I'm probably going to do a bit of painting and sealing of that, and I need to build a door for it, so we'll get on that. So now I've finished the first coat of my brown paint mixed with the sand, and I'm going to let this dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll put another coat on the tops where all of the visible areas are, so that I make sure I can't see any of the white. And after this, I'm heading to go buy some polyurethane and some spray paint to paint and seal my terrarium over here. I'm probably going to pick up some hinges so I can build a door for this too. I think I have a piece of glass at home that I could use in here, and I'll frame it up with some scrap wood that I have kicking around the house. And then I'll show you once that's all painted up and sealed, and the gecko will be almost ready to go in. So as you can see now, the box, I've painted the melamine a bit. I just got some green spray paint yesterday, and I kind of painted randomly so it had a bit of a funny look to it and the white still sticks out. And I'm going to seal this with some polyurethane that I have over here. I've read on a lot of forums that they use polyurethane to seal their terrariums when they build them out of plywood and stuff like that, so I thought it'd be good to cover up this spray paint so that the geckos don't scratch it off or anything. And here's the hide. I'm almost done painting. I'll probably do one more coat just to cover up some of the white flecks that are sticking through. And once I'm done painting, I'll put a door on here with a glass window in the front. That's where the moist box is going to go underneath. The entrance is right there. And then there's the entrance to the warm hide, which has the liftable roof. And then this hide here, which is connected to the back hide through a little ramp in the back. And then there's also this little ramp that goes down into the warm hide as well. This is a pretty good spot to hang out to. And that's it. So I'll just get on building a door and sealing this whole terrarium up, and then in a few days I'll show you guys the finished product with the gecko living on it. Have a good one, guys.